For this project, I'm going to turn these into two-dimensional wall hangings. I'll go through the whole process with the D20 first, since that has the most pieces to it. I started by making line drawings of the dice, and I marked out where I wanted the light, medium, and dark woods. Then I rummaged through my shelves of scraps and came up with some 1/4-inch pieces of maple, mahogany, and walnut, plus some 1/2-inch plywood for the back that everything will be attached to. There are 3 unique shapes in the D20 design, so I'll cut out one of each with an X-Acto knife and figure out how to fit them onto the spindly scraps I'm working with. Then I can mark them and cut them out on the scroll saw. After they're cut, I'll use the disc sander to straighten the cut edges and fine-tune the shapes until they fit together nicely. Then I'll sand the edges to give them a small chamfer. This will give the finished piece more of a 3D sculptural look instead of leaving them all flush, although it would look pretty cool either way. I'll be making a separate back, but first I'll glue these pieces together. It seemed like it would be easier to get them aligned with each other and then be able to center the back on a single unit after they're glued. The back is going to be a slightly smaller hexagon, so I'll mark that on the plywood and cut it out. To fit a recessed hanger, I'll drill out the area with a bit that matches the width of the hanger. Then I'll drill a larger hole in the center to create a void underneath that, which will allow the nail to find its way in. Then it gets squared up with a chisel. Next, I'll sand the edges and round off the corners. Now the pieces can be glued. A bit of touching up around some of the joints, then I'll brush on a coat of black paint on the back. For a finish, the whole thing gets a few coats of spray lacquer. After the final coat, I'll buff it with a piece of brown paper bag. Then I can attach the hanger, and it's done. That seemed to work pretty well, so I'll repeat all of that for the other 6 dice, using a variety of woods. Maple, walnut, cherry, mahogany, butternut, white oak, and black limba all make an appearance. And there they are. The mix of wood species came out looking pretty nice, I think. You could take this idea and make them any size, so they could be fridge magnets, coasters, or anything else. Thanks for watching.